The martyrdom at Bilkhiriya was destined for Sultan Muhammad Al-Fateh, the seventh young caliph of the Ottoman dynasty. This young prince assumed leadership at the tender age of 22 and, through his God-gifted abilities, surpassed his predecessors. He meticulously analyzed the obstacles hindering the conquest of Constantinople and devised a strategic plan that ultimately led to the city's conquest. The people of Constantinople typically received help from other European forces during battles. This aid reached them via the Bosporus Strait from the Sea of Marmara. Therefore, Sultan Muhammad Al-Fateh realized that to isolate Constantinople, it was essential to take full control of the Bosporus. Although a fort, an Bilkhiriya, had been built on the eastern shore of the Bosporus by Bayezid the Fervent, Sultan Muhammad Al-Fateh constructed another fort, Bilkhiriya, directly opposite on the European shore, ensuring complete dominance over the Strait. He also ordered the production of an unprecedented cannon made of brass, capable of firing a 2.5-foot-wide, 8-ton ball over a mile. When tested, the cannonball sank 6 feet into the ground. Furthermore, Sultan Muhammad Al-Fateh assembled a naval fleet of 140 warships, ensuring that a sea assault could complement the land-based attack. The Ottoman army surrounded Constantinople, with the land forces positioned near the eastern walls, and the naval fleet stationed in the Bosporus. However, access to the Golden Horn harbor, crucial for a successful attack, was blocked by a massive iron chain and guarded by Byzantine forces. Despite several attempts, the Ottomans could not break through. In a remarkable and unprecedented move, Sultan Muhammad Al-Fateh decided to transport his ships overland. Wooden planks were laid across the 10-mile stretch of rugged terrain between the Bosporus and the Golden Horn, greased to facilitate movement. 70 Ottoman ships were hauled across this path overnight, using oxen and manpower. The operation was carried out under the cover of darkness, illuminated by torches, leaving the Byzantine defenders bewildered. With Ottoman ships now in the Golden Horn and heavy artillery stationed on both sides, the siege intensified. After 7 weeks of relentless bombardment, breaches began to appear in the city walls. Sultan Muhammad Al-Fateh sent a final message to the Byzantine emperor, offering peace if the city was surrendered. The proposal was declined, and the Ottomans prepared for an all-out assault. On 20 Jumada al-Awwal, 857 AH, May 29, 1453, after a night of prayers and supplication, Sultan Muhammad Al-Fateh ordered the attack. The primary focus was on the weakened walls near the gate of St. Romanus. Fierce fighting ensued, and the Byzantines fought valiantly. However, the Ottomans eventually breached the walls. Janissary commander Hassan, leading 30 soldiers, managed to scale the wall. Although Hassan and 18 of his men were martyred, the remaining soldiers held their position. More Ottoman forces joined, and the red crescent flag of the Ottomans was hoisted atop the walls of Constantinople, marking the end of Byzantine rule. The conquest of Constantinople remains one of the most remarkable feats in history, showcasing Sultan Muhammad Al-Fateh's unparalleled leadership and strategic brilliance.